Hello, my students. Grade 8, how are you? Today we'll explain from the book Envision Math, first term, mathematics. Get with me about the book. The first topic here, number 1, talk about natural numbers. First, we will review all questions from grade 7, okay? From the book. With the book with me now. Review what you know, okay? First, vocabulary. Choose the best term for the box. We have here friction. So look at this word, friction, integer, repeating decimal, termination or terminating decimal. Terminating decimal is a decimal that ends in repeating zeros. Like this, we have 2.5 equivalent 2.5 and 0. We can put 0 to right hand side. Okay, it's a decimal that ends in repeating 0. Okay, and next definition, word vocabulary, repeating a decimal, the decimal in which a digit or digits repeated endlessly. Okay, we could repeating decimals. We can combine between 2.5 and 2.5 and 0. They are equivalent. And next question, integer. Also, we have integer is either counting number, the opposite counting 0, like 1, the opposite of it will be -1, we called it integer. Integer numbers like 1, the opposite of it -1, 0, non-positive and non-negative, we called it integer. And a fraction like 3/4, we called it fraction. Numerator less than numerator, we called it proper. We have proper and proper fraction. The numbers that can use to describe 4 parts of set, number, line, or division of a whole number. This example here, determining and repeating decimal. It's determining 5.692, we call it determining. We have repeating a number 0.222, we can write -0.02 and dash because 2 was repeating here. And this terminating and repeating also because we have 7.28, it's meaning 7.2888, we called it repeating. And repeating also 1.1.178 repeating, it's meaning 1.1, and we have this number 78/9 and 78788. This number was repeating. Okay, we have this number, it's meaning this number divided by 990,000, and this number also repeating. We can write 7 and 28 or 2, 28 here, where the number with the repeating goes to, so we can write this number divided by 9. Oh, this number was repeating 7.28 repeating. The digit was repeat. Multiplying integers 2 by 2, 2 product by 2 equal 4, and -5 times -5 it will be 25. 7 times 7 equal 49. And next question, we have -6 times -6 times -6, negative times negative positive, positive times negative equal negative, 6 times 6 times 6 equal 216. 10 times 10 times 10, 1000. 9 times 9 times 9, 927. And negative times negative positive, positive times negative equal negative. You can simplify this example. 4 times 10 will be 40, and 5 times 100, 500. 500 plus 10 plus 40 will be 540. And also 9 times 1000, 9000. E2, 4 times 10, 40. And the result will be 9040. Okay. Now we will see definition. Perfect square number here. Perfect square, it's meaning like 3 times 3 equal 9. We called it perfect square. We can find the square root of the number. A number that is the square of integer. Okay, as a definition here, next page. Number 1, a project. Okay, now we'll explain rational numbers. Topic number 1, rational numbers from the book. Okay, rational numbers like what? Numbers we can write as 3 over 4, 4 over 5, 6 over 7. We call it rational number. The numerator, any number not equal 0. We call it what? Rational number. The numerator not equal 0. We can write the number here. The point would be after how many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 digits. Like 0 point. The number here 0.18 7 and 5. We can write 1875. The point after 4 places will be divided 10,000. We can sample this number divided by 2 numerator and numerator. This number divided by 5. Okay, divided by 5. It will be 10 divided by 5 equal 2, and we write 3 zeros here, and this number 1875 divided by 5. The result will be 375, and then also divided by 5. 20 divided by 5, 4, and then write 0. 375 divided by 5 equals 75, and then we can also divide it by 5 equal 80, and 75 divided by 5 equal 15. We can divide it by 5 equal 3, and 80 divided by 5 equal 16. You can sample the fraction here. Simple answer about this question: why is it useful to write a rational number as a fraction or a decimal? It is easier to compare rational numbers if you can write each in the same form. Next page. You know, product by 10, its meaning move the point right hand side by 1 place. And 4 over 9, this number will be 0.44 and 4 repeated number to infinity. It will be 0.44, it will be 0.4 and dash. This number repeating to 4 over 9. 4 over 9 because 4 here was repeated. Multiply by 10 because 0.4 repeated the digit. We can write this number in the calculator like this. You can use calculator and write here is 0.444 to infinity. Okay, like this, and this equal, it will be converted to 4 over 5. Okay, and we can try it. This number he asked about this example 0.6 and 3. We can convert it 0.63333 to infinity here, so the answer will be 19 over 30. 19 over 30, or we can product 3 numerator and numerator to convert to 57 over 90. Next question. Four and 135 over 990. We can sample it. Numerator and numerator. This number you can write is if you want to convert to fraction right here. We have 36 repeated, so you can write 4.1366 and also 3x, and then the answer will be 91 over 22. But we haven't here 1 or not 36. The number will be like this: 91 over this number. You can convert by this bottle 4, and this number repeated 3 over 22. This number equal, you can mix it, convert from this number 91 over 22. You can write 22 and 91 divided by 22 equal 4, and the remainder 3. Okay, next question. Do you understand this example? He asked about the result about this question. How can you write repeating decimal fraction? Simple answer: since the repeating decimal equal to a variable, then use the power of 10 to write equivalent equation. Subtract equivalent expression of the variable and the repeating decimal from the equivalent equation to eliminate the repeating decimal. Lastly, solve for the variable, and we have this number 63 63 blah 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 to infinity percent. We can write this number in the calculator here to convert in the simplest form. We have 63 and put point here and also write 63 to infinity, and then equal this number. We can convert to percentage by product this number by 100. To convert to percentage, you must divide it by 100. Then product by 100 divided by 100. We can cancel double zero by double zero, then the result will be 7/11%. Next, students estimate here the weight of astronaut. It's scientific, okay? The weight of astronaut on the moon, multiplying their weight by the decimal 0.1666 friction, this it will be 1/6. You can write in your calculator, and also you can write this in your calculator, and equal the result will be 2 and 7/22. And you must know the steps. You have to find the result in the mixed number. 34 divided by 9 times 3 equal 27, and remember 7. The weight here like this, you can write in calculator 0.2333. It will be 7/30. It's easy question. And we have also this number 0.9333. We can write in your calculator equal to convert. Your calculator can help you. Okay. How many students say that the number should be longer? We have here 14 students. This number as fraction, we can write in your calculator. It's easy question. Okay, 87/99 because the point here after 2 bases. So if we have dash up, right, dash up here 87, so we must write 87/99. And also 0.8, we have dash above the digit here 0.8. It will be 8/9. Okay, right, 148 repeated here. We can write in your calculator. The result will be write 1.484848 in your calculator, and then write equal to convert to 1 and 13/33. Right, 0.6 dash as a fraction, we have 6/9. It will be 2/3 by divided by 3 numerator and numerator. And manufacturer determine its number. You can write in calculator. The result will be 2 and 16/99. Next page. The reason you can write was answer he asked about when writing repeating a decimal as a fraction. The number of repeating digits you use matter explain. You can know because you can write as many repeating digits as you want. The difference will be 0 once on you subtract. And here other thinking when writing a repeating decimal as a fraction, why does the fraction always have only 9 or 9s and zeros as digits in denominator? The simple answer here, you always subtract x from equivalent expression whose constant is power of 10 and int with constant for x. It is 9 is 99 or 999 and so on. Then you divide by that constant to solve for x. That is why there is always 9 in numerator. If there are 9s and zeros, then the equivalent fraction was written so that the numerator and denominator are integers. We know denominator not equal 0 because a number divided by 0 undefined. The assessment, you can write 188 divided by 11 by your calculator here using calculator to find the result. Okay, right here 188 divided by 11, so you must write 17 and 0.090990. It will be 0.9 and there 9 repeating. Choose the first one because we can cancel 0 here. The answer will be 17 and 0.9 0 blah. We can cancel 0 here, so it will be 9. Choose letter A. It's answer you can use a calculator also to find the result. It's very easy lesson, okay, by using calculator to find all questions. Next lesson number 2. Here understand irrational numbers. He asked about irrational numbers. What about irrational numbers? Like if we write 3 square root of 3. Square root of 3 belonging to irrational numbers, because we have in the numbers square root of 3 in integers, or we can find irrational numbers, so we call it belonging to irrational numbers. Okay, in the relation between real numbers, we have real numbers equal q union q dash rational number union irrational number. Focus on about this number here repeated about rational number can be written as repeating or terminating decimal. This number is not a repeating or terminal decimal, so it is not a rational number, because a number we have this number 0.1 and 2 a rational number, and explain no, it's not rational numbers, because this number to infinity we called it this number belonging to a rational number. But if we have 0.1 and 2 here like this, it will be 12 over 99, it will belong to a rational number. We have the difference between two numbers. If he give you 0.12 and dash up, it belong to a rational number, but 0.1212 no blah 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 blah, it will belong to a rational number, belong to a rational number. So rational number can be written as a fraction, but this number we can't write as a fraction because it's infinity numbers. We know 0, 1, 2, 0.12, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2 belonging to rational number, because we can't do, because this number was repeating, but this number 1, 0.12, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2 not repeating, so it will be belonging to irrational numbers. Okay, identify here about relations about all numbers. You have integers and rational number and natural number here. Right, square root of 4 equal to, it's belonging to natural number. Okay, and also next question here, why belonging to a rational number? Why belonging to a rational number? Because we can't find the result about it. Square root of 3 belonging to a rational number also. Okay, try it. We can complete this example. Negative 17 belonging to a rational number. This number irrational number 5 6 5 5 6 5 5 5 6 not repeating, so irrational number. And by also 3.275 rational number, 0.75 we called it rational number. We have the difference between two relation, because here we can repeat it. We can write this number as 76 over 99. So this number we can write 76 over 99 belonging to rational number. Okay, because the dash up two digits. So here let's get about it's correct or not. 4.567 is a rational number. No, it's a rational number because 4.567 we can write 4 and 567 over 1000. We can convert from decimal to rational numbers because the point here after three places. Example number 2 here. We have 1 times 1 equal 1, 2 times 2 4, then the square root of 1 equal, we can, it's a perfect square, like what? Square root of 25 equal 5, because 5 times 5 25. Square root of 36 equals 6, because 6 times 6 equals 36, and so on. Okay, let's find numbers like this. Square root of 16 equal 4, and square root of 11 is not perfect square, so square root of 11 is a rational number. We have here 2 over 3 and square root of negative of 25. All this number we call it rational number. No, not. We have root 2 belonging to a rational number, and also what? We have square root of 25 rational number, and this number here is the rational number because it is fraction 25, because square root of 25 is a perfect square, and negative 0.75. A rational number will be only solution. Square root of 2 is the only solution about a rational number. Okay, next question. We have rational number and integers, the whole numbers. Number square root of 2, we call that a rational number. Okay, do you understand here? Yes, you can write all these questions here about this number, rational. We have this number irrational number because the simple answer you can write it is not terminating and non-repeating, non-repeating here. And question number 5, is the number square root of 2500 rational number or not? We know square root of 2500 equal 50, then we call it rational number, because 50 times 50 equal 50 power 2 equal 2500. Specify each number is rational or irrational number. We can write the number here in the table, square root of 62 pointing to irrational number, also this number, and 13 over 1. Okay, you can write all answer by left hand side. Square root of 42 is a rational number, yes, because the number 42 is not perfect square. This number not perfect square. Is this number rational number or not? It will be a rational number. The simple answer about this is the decimal is non-terminating and non-repeating, because this number non-repeating. Okay. Question number 9. Teacher, this is 7 cards here. The E to G. Table want to choose a rational number. We can choose rational number letter C. It's a rational number. By and letter E non-repeating. Choose C and E non-repeating. Okay. Circle the rational number here. Rational number will be square root of 15. And this number here, we can write rational number and irrational number. 26 negative 3 over 2 0 9, we call that rational number, and choose the 4 numbers here. Irrational number will be 5.73773, we call that what? Rational number, because it's a non-repeating. Square root of 49 are non-repeating also. This number here non-repeating, because we call it irrational number. So the simple answer here, Dina, we thought that 9.56556 and so on shows pattern. However, the pattern doesn't repeat. The decimal part shows 556, and this number no it's not repeating here, so this number will be rational. Square root of 1815 rational number or not? We can say right sample this number 1800 not perfect square. This number not perfect square. This number will be, we called it a rational number. Is the decimal number 13 over 3 rational number or not? This number rational number, because 13 over 3 we can write it 4 and third. The decimal we can write rational number, because the decimal number 13 over 3 will be 4.3 and so on. Or you can convert from 13 over 3 from improper to mixed number. You can write it like this. You can write here 13 over 3, write 3 times 4 equal 12 and the remainder 1. Then you can write here 13 over 3 times 4 12 and the remainder 1, 4 and third. In question 15 we have all questions. You can write the answer here. Square root of 400 rational number or square root of 110. We must know the number 2.88 and 2.99 we called rational number because it was repeating. Both rational numbers? No. What is the rational number is between them? We can write a number between them, okay, as you like. The higher order thinking, you are given square root of 67 plus n and square root of 2n plus 26. What is the smallest value of n? Take this number, rational number. We have 76 plus n. We can write the next number about 76, can find the square root of it. What's the perfect square of next this number? It will be 81. Then 76 plus n equal 81. Then the value of n, what is the difference between them? 11 minus 6, 5, and 7 minus 7, 0. Then the value of n, it will be 5. Okay. Next question, assessment practice. Choose the number, rational number. We have rational number here, 1 and 2. Okay, 1 and 2. Choose letter D. You can complete this questions here. This number, rational number, and by a rational number, 0 rational number, square root of 1 1 rational number, 4.64466, no, irrational number. Negative 6 rational number, square root of 2 irrational number, because not this number not perfect square. Okay. Okay, finish now. Next time I will explain this question. Goodbye.